A Rocky Mount man tells WRAL Investigates that his daughter was charged with a felony for having inappropriate pictures of herself on her cell phone. She was 10 years old at the time. WRAL's Kenyon Willard talked with the district attorney, who said it's a charge he's never seen brought against a child before.
This Rocky Mount father says his now 11-year-old daughter is a normal kid who likes basketball and drawing and spending time with family. WRAL isn't identifying either of them due to the sensitive nature of the charge against her. The man's daughter also has a cell phone, and last fall, her father found something on it that was cause for concern.
I had went through my daughter's phone and everything, and once I went through her phone, I became aware of nude pictures and videos.
The man says his daughter was taking inappropriate pictures of herself. Concerned about who she was sending them to, the father called Rocky Mount police.
They asked could they seize the phone because of the content that was in the phone. So I told them yes, that I had no problem with that.
Shortly after, the father received this document from the State Department of Public Safety. His daughter was being charged with a felony, second-degree exploitation of a minor.
I was mad. I was upset. Why was my daughter charged with a felony at the age of 10? And why wasn't the other people that were sending pictures and everything back, why weren't they charged?
Documents show the state agreed not to take the charge to juvenile court, instead allowing the man to complete a parenting course and connect his daughter with a mental health provider. In March, the state told the man he and his daughter had met their obligations and the complaint against her was closed. But the man says he still has questions that authorities haven't answered.
Will it be on her records? Will she be able to get the jobs that she wants and desires and everything?
WRAL reached out to Rocky Mount Police, asking why the 10-year-old girl was charged with a felony for exploiting herself, and if the charge will be public record going forward. RMPD said the investigation began in Rocky Mount, but it was then transferred to Nashville Police Department, and Rocky Mount didn't file the charges. WRAL sent the same questions to Nashville PD, who passed us on to the district attorney's office. Nash DA Jeff Marsigli says his office didn't bring the charge against the girl, as that conversation was between Nashville PD and the state. Under state law, the DA says possessing provocative pictures of a child on a device is grounds for the charge of felony exploitation, even against a child who took the pictures of his or herself. But Marsigli says in more than 20 years, he's never seen this charge brought against a child before. As for whether the charge would be public record, the State Department of Public Safety says by state law, juvenile records maintained by the Division of Juvenile Justice are not publicly accessible and can only be seen by the juvenile, their family, and court officials. Kenyon Willard, WRAL News, Rocky Mount.
WRAL also reached out to Nashville Police to ask whether anyone who sent or received inappropriate pictures from the 10-year-old girl has been charged. The Nashville police chief did not directly answer the question, saying, "The father has been advised numerous times by my detectives, the Nash DA's office, and the Nash juvenile counselor as to what charges were obtained."